It's my pleasure to be here today. Just to give you a little bit of background on this panel, we're really looking at how partnerships transform the energy market and really make for our more sustainable future, really help businesses and our customers who are working together. How do we look at, we're going to talk about innovative technologies and how do we blend that with the financial strategies and the business models to actually make that work.
I'm Arvin. Thank you all for coming here. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Redaptive. We're an energy as a service company, so we help our customers decarbonize real estate by providing them the capital, the data to show here's the electric, water, gas consumption in terms of what you would have consumed before the retrofit, what you're consuming now. So we're a one-stop shop that really focuses on the actual asset upgrade in the real estate, and that's kind of our small, I'll say, sliver and role in sustainability.
To Yusuf as a Managing Director at PwC.
Yes, hi everyone. Yusuf Asari from PwC US, Environmental Sustainability Practice. What we do is 4 things. One is improving visibility around sustainability branding and perception. Second, we do everything related to strategy, so defining the decarbonization pathways for companies, actions, so we're helping them actually deliver that decarbonization journey across PMO and sourcing, and lastly trust. So everything related to CSRD, compliance, audits. So basically a measurable service that fully blended for sustainability. Very happy to be here. Thanks for being here.
I'm Senior Managing Director, Global Head of Sustainable Solutions and Business Partnerships at CBRE.
Awesome, thank you. So at CBRE, we're the largest commercial real estate company in the world, and we're 40% of the problem. We feel like we have a pretty vested reason to be part of the solution. So my job is to lead our ecosystem of partners, of which Redaptive is a key partner, and our largest, most aspirational customer relationship. We help customers accelerate sustainability by simplifying the complexity of that journey.
My name is Ben Saunders, Gordon Apollo Global Management. We are an alternative asset manager with about $700 billion in AUM. I work on our private equity side of the business, which means we're investing in companies, typically taking a majority equity position in those companies, trying to improve their profitability and exit at about a 5-year time frame. So my focus and how I spend most of my time is working with those companies to develop or execute or accelerate their sustainability strategies. And
thanks for being here. My name is Drew Murphy, and I'm the CEO of Trio Advisor. We are an advisory firm that focuses on helping the big companies navigate the energy transition.
But I think let's dig into the actual partnerships and collaborations that people on this panel are doing. I would love some real life examples, like who are the partners you're working with, what was the structure, and how have you been able to invest in retrofit aging infrastructure, introduce new advanced technologies and innovation, and actually cut emissions and save energy. So anyone have any examples they want to offer to the group?
I'll speak to one example that we've been executing with Redaptive over the last year and a half or so. So the reason the energy as a service model is so valuable to us is that, again, we're typically investing on a roughly 5-year time frame. We're trying to 2.5 times our investors' money in that time frame, which means we could really only invest in projects about a 2-year payback.
When you have more than 5 parties working on sustainability goals, one of the things that we discuss is almost like an obligation for us as the ecosystem of providers to find a way to stitch that together and make it a seamless experience for our clients. Because when you have 5 or more parties and you have hundreds of facilities that need upgrades, and you think about the supply, you think about your core business, there ends up being quite a bit, right? And that's almost underestimated. So this concept of the programmatic approach of bringing this all together, I think is really something that not only with Redaptive, but even the teams amongst themselves, right? CBRE's done programmatic, rooftop unit upgrades that clients do, and they use their CapEx without Redaptive. The programmatic approach is something that's a very common thing that I think people talk about, but it's really hard to put together when you have to count on such a disparate set of suppliers to actually get something done.
Let's put together a decarbonization and energy optimization roadmap for you. And we'll take a portfolio of sites. If a client comes to us and says, we got one site, why don't you look at that? We'll do it to start out the relationship. But in general, what we want to do is we want to get them to think about a bigger group of sites, because then you can actually, get better data. You can look at data. You can create a multi-year plan. You can actually then prioritize what you should start with first when the Einstein activity is over, and then sort of execute over time. And it's easier to get internal buy-in. It's easier to then actually have scale when you're going to a financing party or other partners. It allows you to work with partners more together, as hard to say, because you sort of have a roadmap, and every site or every engagement isn't a new reset of the relationship.
So I think everybody gets more value if you can think about these things from a programmatic standpoint. And the folks at Apollo are definitely taking that approach with their portcos. I mean, that's what we're trying to work with some of them on as well.
Clients, like when it comes to finding the right partners or ecosystem of partners, it's all coming back down to four things. One is, does it save time? Does it save resources? Does it save costs? And does it save the earth? And if yes for all, then there is no right.
All right. Thank you so much to our panelists and to the audience and to the questions.